Hello. Hello. How dare you? Hello. Hello.
Stop
Welcome
with
to
the sound
program.
effects. How dare you play sound effects?
Welcome to the program. Tis I, Ross Matthews, in New York. We are coast to coast. Nicole and Malone are all the way in California. And hello to you.
Hello.
We are live on this Monday night. It's 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 Eastern. Who knows what could happen? Am I wearing pants? You'll have to wait to find out.
My God.
You
You're
never
bottomless.
know.
You know how happy I'd be.
I just stood up and it was all out. This is How Dare You, the show that's a safe space to confess or call in and get advice from people who actually care and will not judge you.
I'm just a wheelchair bear.
They are dare
How dare
bears,
you.
ready to salute
Dare bear.
across the globe. So we'll be taking calls. We'll be getting. This is how it works. People can call in. They leave us voicemails all week. There's emails. All the information's at thehowdareyoushow.com. Or if you're watching live now on YouTube, if you look in the chat room or in the description, there's a link there where you can zoom in. We don't know who's ever going to be here. We don't know if anyone's ever going to call in. But I know that I'll be here and you'll be here and you'll be here. Malone, Nikki.
Yes, we will.
What a joy to see you both. And how are you on this lovely Monday night?
Well, I'm lovely. I've really missed Malone because I have to say, Malone, right? Let's talk about this for a second.
Malone, let's talk. We haven't even talked about talking about this. Nikki and I haven't even discussed this, but are you going to say what I'm going to say?
I don't know. What are you going to say? You say what you're going to say.
Well, I'll tell you what I was going to say.
Yeah. What?
There's like a text zone. I feel like I havenn't spoken to you all week. Like there's a dead zone.
Yes.
Me?
Same,
Yes, you.
That's very strange because I'm here.
I
But
know.
I didn't.
I think it's exactly what I was going to say, Ross.
And
Now that
we didn't even discuss this.
That's so weird. How connected are we? I usually text Malone 4, 5, 6 times a week. Like there's a constant back and forth. But now there's a weird thing that I know I'm going to see him on Mondays.
Yeah.
There's this weird, I'm just not communicating and I don't like it. I did send you a weird TikTok last night, Malone.
I sent him a TikTok on Friday at 9:33.
So funny.
This is a friend intervention. I sent you a TikTok. Did you watch? Can you tell me? Because this is special when friends send me a TikTok, I try to watch it because it means you saw a TikTok and you thought, oh my God, you're going to love this and sent it. I sent you one, Malone, that I curated for you.
Oh.
And did you watch it? This is Friday morning, 9:33 a.m. Eastern time, so 6:33 your time in the morning. So be there when you got up. Don't look at your phone. Don't look at your phone.
I'm not.
Did you watch the TikTok? And if you did, tell me what it was about.
No, I did not watch the TikTok, and I apologize for that. I don't watch TikToks that people send me.
You watched my TikTok.
You'd watch it.
I watched it on TikTok when I was on TikTok, but any TikTok that comes through, I think, oh, they're just sending this like to everyone.
No.
Right?
Oh.
Well, you should write like this is specifically for you. Like what do you
anything
think?
else I should do? You want me to gift wrap it?
Give me I'm old. It's when you're this age, it's like even text messaging is becoming difficult and boring for me.
Well,
Everything's boring.
Let me run this by the listeners and the viewers and see if they would have responded to me. What I sent Malone was so good. You don't even know how good it was.
What was it?
Know how good it was.
Can you play it? Or
do you remember? You know the movie, one of my all-time favorite movies, Big Business, starring Bette Midler and Lily Tomlin, playing twins separate at birth. There were two Lily Tomlins, 2 Bette Midlers. They were separated at birth. So like one Bette Midler and one Lily Tomlin went to the city to live, and one Bette Midler and one Lily Tomlin went to like country, but right?
Yeah.
And then so it's from the 80s or 90s. I don't know when it came out, maybe 88. Oh my God, if it did, I'm a genius. Anyway, this guy who's a comic who's so funny, he broke down all their outfits, the best outfits from Big Business.
I would have loved that.
Funny, hilarious banter. He was so funny in it. And it's in your text inbox right now, you fucko. You would have loved
so
it.
Angry.
Can I
can
unsend
still
it?
Watch it.
I'm going to unsend it.
Malone goes,
unsend.
I would love that. Well, you got it.
How do I unsend
He's going to unsend it now.
Can I
I'll
understand?
just find it on TikTok. But
Yeah,
I love
for
that movie,
yourself.
Big Business. The best part of that movie is that little country song that Bette Midler sings in the beginning.
course.
Remember when she's all yee-haw?
Of course. It's Shepherd's Hollow. No, it's something Hollow is
Yes,
the
yes.
name of their
Some
town.
holler.
I
Shepherd.
love that these are always
Holla.
such cutting edge
That's right.
references
Something
we make on
holler.
the How Dare You show.
Fingers on the pulse. You know, I got to tell you, speaking of hard work, I have been
We weren't.
Jupiter Hollow. No, Jupiter Holler.
Jupiter.
Jupiter Hollow.
Wait, Jupiter Holler.
Yeah, I think it's that. Anyway, I haven't talked about this at all publicly.
Oh, okay.
I am undergoing a major transition.
I'm so excited.
Well, no,
Okay.
I mean, I should say my home is because we've been doing construction
Oh, duh, yeah.
since November on our house, and it's been this is what I live in.
Oh my God, he actually has sound effects for the construction. Nikki,
No.
This is what it's like. What?
There's no way.
it's so stressful.
Speak up.
I can't. No.
No.
Immediately no. I've seen what I've needed to see. And no.
And the fact that I'm not leading with this in every conversation, on the street, like, hello, sir, how are you? Construction. Because it has affected my every breath, my every waking moment. And I have been so good about it. But
I have to say, testament to you is you've been very positive.
Very
I haven't heard any complaints. This is
Not-
the first complaint.
Well, he doesn't have a lot of room to complain. I mean, what a wonderful life.
It's a
You
wonderful
chose
life.
to get construction, build something.
Okay, even when you have a wonderful life and you choose to do this is still
Yeah, absolutely not.
complaining about. And I haven't nary a complaint until today. The date was just moved again.
No.
The
Immediately no. How much? How far away now?
was just moved again.
How many days?
Let's try to guess.
Parts? Do you have any moving parts are happening
Let's try to
now? When the delivery has been, the furniture has to be put in and then that has, and the closets have been, but then you'll lose money if it's not. To make sure that this is, or you'll be charged of it. And now I have to move everything, and so today was the day when I left Gratitudeville for 10 minutes.
I loved Gratitudeville.
I love when you leave Gratitudeville.
Me too.
It might be my favorite trip.
That's
I'm
the
back
funniest
there.
Ross of all.
Just so you know, I'm back in. I'm back in.
And
But I'm back.
gratitude?
Yes.
Can you
of
just give us
course.
a taste test of what the lack of Gratitudeville was like?
Yeah.
It was internal. There was no like this on the phone with the contract, like, what the fire me? That wasn't happening. It was a okay. Okay. So we'll just have to see if they okay. That's what it was.
Got it.
Okay. I see.
Subtle.
But with construction, I mean, you can't expect it to be done. They always give you a date, but you can't expect. You got to be really lenient with that stuff.
Of course, and I've been assured when we started it would be done by the end of January.
Liars.
Then
Lies.
first week of February. You understand?
Yeah, but you're impatient too.
I'm not impatient. It started in November, and now it's going to be in April when it's done. Anyway, back to Gratitudeville.
6 months? They always say add 3 months. Always. What you think
That's
you're
right,
getting,
Nikki.
add 3 months when it's a big construction job.
God bless.
Anyway. Don't
Can you
wish would call
give
me?
the viewers, the listeners, a little explain what it is that you're doing?
He's adding
is,
a loft for Audrey.
Yeah,
His
a
dog.
whole new wing for
whole
Audrey,
wing
my
for his
chihuahua,
dog.
who I just picked up.
Aw,
She's a baba.
Is she perfect in every angle? Oh, she hasn't had a single problem. She has good angles. Anyway, dog model. Anyway, it's fine. I understand.
Other than missing Malone this week
I
and
love
getting
you.
I love you and getting updates from you about your. Did you just see Ross's face when we had a sweet
I
tender
know.
moment?
I don't think he trusts
if you're
us.
listening to this show, thank you. You should watch so you could just go back to that moment where I said something nice to Malone and Ross went like this.
Let's see, what
Like
is that?
I don't know.
It was
Anger.
just so saccharine. I love you.
He's always out of
I love
Gratitudeville with
you.
me. He's never in Gratitudeville here.
Well, I was about to give a really nice compliment. Now I don't know if I should, but
love
Ross,
you.
I wanted to tell you. I watched this past week clips and fun things and parts of the episode of the Drew Barrymore show where it was her 50th birthday. It was such a delight to watch that and so fun. I was like, well, I hope somebody does that for me when I turn 50, but then again, I don't have birthdays.
We'd
But
need a time machine.
just thank you.
You did?
you for,
I did see a clip.
Right. It's so fun.
Yeah,
right,
I did
Malone?
see a clip. I like the clip. So she had a family that she grew up with for a while, didn't
Yeah,
she?
when she was in, I believe Firestarter, she lived in like one of the Carolinas, I think, with her doubles family.
So cute.
And they were like the first family who that had shown like her structure of what a family could be. And like she always wanted a sibling, and her double, I think Jennifer, was like her same age and they looked alike. So she had like a sister. And she told me in the past that she like really referenced that time with that family that, in traditional nuclear
Right.
family kind of thing, where as she's been raising her daughter, she's like referenced that as her blueprint, like
Oh,
that
that's
is
sweet.
normal. So she hadn't seen the family since then, and so we brought them out and surprised her with them. And she said the mom, Gail, would make her. They'd make the family grilled cheese after filming, and she was so excited to go home and have that grilled cheese with Velveeta. And so she walked out.
Sweet.
Gail, the mother, walked out carrying a tray of Velveeta grilled cheeses. And you know what? I will say, like the show, we always try to do something big for Drew's birthday, and this one was so personal.
Very.
And so
I could
I
feel
loved
that.
it.
I did.
loved
And
it.
you can see how much she loves you as a best friend. And I mean, there's a little tiny sliver of jealousy because I was like, oh, that's so thoughtful and sweet. Oh, so that's what it's like to share your friend who does nice things for another woman.
Can I say this, Nikki,
Nice.
and mean it? Yeah, from the bottom of my heart, I want you to hear me. Okay? Are you listening? Are you listening?
Deeply.
It's not about you. Okay, I'll tell you this. Can I tell you guys something weird? I'm looking
Always.
at something here.
What are you holding?
I'm holding this picture. I'd seen it before, but I just found it right before we came on, and I was like spending time looking at it. It's a picture of my mom and dad. Look at this.
Oh,
I remember.
that.
I remember this day. Oh my God. Okay, so this was in August 1988. I could have told you. I could have told you it was in 1998. And you know how? I remember watching my mother get ready for this. This was her 20th high school reunion.
Oh, you really remember. Will you hold it up a little closer?
Yeah.
So we can,
Or-
I
and
want to
yeah.
it's really freaking
Oh,
cute.
it's so good.
Isn't that fun? So this
That's
was her.
great.
So then there's more to it. Hold on. So I remember the red dress. Of course, I was obsessed with the red dress. She had a different dress. And I was like, wear the red, right? Of course. So she was, this was 1988. She was born in 1950. So I remember she was 18 when she went to high. So you understand, I know the whole thing. So it was 1988. My dad. So what was she then? She was 38,
math.
38
Okay.
years old. So my dad was 7 years older than her. And if you look at him here, I have that shirt still. I loved that shirt that he would wear, so I still have that shirt.
Oh, wow.
So he was 7 years older. Malone, if my mom was 38 and my dad was 7 years older, how old was my dad in this picture?
Okay, I'm not doing math here, but I will try to take a guess because I think he's your age now. So you're 43 or 44, correct?
You're wrong on all counts. I am 45.
Well, I was
And
close.
But you were right about this. If my mom was 38 and my dad was 7 years older than her, then in this picture, he was 45.
45. And you look
Look at that.
so much like your dad.
Yeah.
Here, how do I get next
do
to
the,
him?
People are
yeah,
asking
do the
in the
same
chat.
kind of expression pose.
People are
just
asking
like,
that they know your mom's name is Gay, but they wanted to know your dad's name.
It was also gay.
And your name is
That's a good
also-
question, though, because I've never known your dad's name.
You didn't know my dad's name?
Mm-mm.
Nikki, do you know my dad's name? Your dad's name was Don.
I know
Right,
your
Nikki?
dad's name.
Dawn.
Yes, that is my dad's
This is not a
name. What-
friendship test. No,
I
I
didn't
don't
even
know
know
that
that.
I've told you. I don't know
like
your
it.
dad's.
We should make it a friendship test. I didn't know it was Dawn.
My dad's name. Wait a second. Hold on. Your dad's name
What
is.
was my dad's name?
See, I don't know your dad's name, Malone, because listen, and this is our dad's
so
fault. They've all
easy.
been dead since we met each other. So it's not like I was introduced to them.
Just
I just know he called you Rocky. I cannot picture your
That's
dad's
right.
name.
I remember
Ross.
Rocky.
Ross, you look so much like your dad.
Do you? I feel like I look
He
like
looks
my
like
mom.
both. He looks like both.
But my dad's name was Thomas.
I didn't know that.
Oh, so okay.
Matthews. Yeah. Anyway, how bizarro
Is
to
it to
think
see? I know.
that he was
That's
my age.
Yeah.
Wow. And you
I want
still
you to
have
get.
that
I
shirt.
want you to get that haircut your dad has. I just want to see that.
a great
haircut on you.
picture.
It's so pretty.
My dad is my hair color is exactly the same color as my dad's.
I
And
know.
it's
so
very
good.
bizarre. It's very bizarre to like.
I wish you would.
It's context, you know.
Totally.
I wish you would post more pictures like that on your Instagram and stuff,
I love them.
like
Maybe I'll post
flashback.
that one. Maybe I'll post that
Malone-
tomorrow because tomorrow is my dad's birthday.
Oh.
Oh
My dad would be 81 tomorrow.
my goodness.
Isn't that crazy?
I
My
love
mom would.
that.
My mom probably would say like, "Who would want to live to be that age?"
What was your dad's name, Malone?
Can you guess? It's so easy.
Bill.
Gay.
Bill. That's right.
It's Bill.
Bill.
I knew
Was
it.
it Bill?
I got
It
a
was
second
Bill.
kid. Yeah.
So my dad's
Mickey.
name was Bill. My
How did you know it was Bill?
I just
yeah,
he
how
came
did
to me.
she did just guess. So my dad's name was Bill. My mom's name was Billy, and I was Bill, but they called me Little Bill. But then years later, when I was studying metaphysics, I had a spiritual teacher that said, "Little Bill is not good for your manifestation. We got to change that." So he changed it to Dollar Bill. You see, you should never call it, but I don't think it helped.
Can I call you Duck Bill?
What is Duck Bill?
That's so cute.
Can I call you Split the Bill?
I like split. Oh, I see. Duck Bill, Split the Bill. What else? Give me one more.
Okay. Ring the
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
It's not bell. But ring them
Saved by the
bills.
bell. Saved by.
Saved by the.
I just don't. I don't connect with that name at all. Because when you say Bill, it's like Bill. Say
Yeah.
it.
No.
Bill.
No. Bill.
It just cuts off. But when you say, because my friends, my close friends call me B, so they go B. It's like
You should be a Billy.
cheese.
You should be Billy.
I
Billy.
could
I
see you
was
as a
Billy a lot to kids in my elementary school and stuff. Growing
How
up, Billy
confusing
was always
it
Billy.
in your house with Bill, Billy, and Bill? How did you all? Did you have
Hello, can I speak to Bill?
nicknames? Which one?
Billy?
Bill Senior, Bill Junior, or no, Bill Senior, Billy, or Little Bill.
We had the same problem when people would call my house and say, "Hello, is Gay there?" And I'd be like,
How
"Speaking,
did you know?
Speaking.
speaking."
I love the look. Is Gay there?
How may I direct your call? So we have lots to get to.
I know we
do
go
you-
off the rails sometimes. These are my favorite moments.
What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Do you want a
What do you want from me?
voicemail? Do you want what do you want from me?
I want Shasham.
do you want a
Shawshank.
very do you want a very weird voicemail?
Yes, 100%.
Because we get remember we had like
What if we said no?
I gotta get this. Hold on, let me get this. Hello, is Gay there? No. This is if you want to call our number. I don't know the number.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We gotta figure. What's the number, Sergio?
What's the I can find
I
it. I can find it. I can find
I
it.
know, but is that the right one?
Yes, of course. The number is 360-399-6289. That's called if you want to call and leave us a voicemail, the number 360-399-6289. We may just play your voicemail on the air like we're going to do with this one. And it is, oh my God, somebody
That's
get that.
loud.
Or should I
Split my
just
head
send it?
one.
I'll just send it to the machine.
Okay.
Hi, Ross, Nikki, and Malone. I have a confession that I've never told anyone. So when my sister and I were younger, probably under 5 years old, we used to piss in bowls and keep them under our bathroom sink for weeks. I have no idea why we did this. But I remember it like it was yesterday. I can hear my mom yelling down the hallway to my dad, Kent, does it smell like a urinal in here? And
Urinal.
my sister and I panicked, and we immediately went into the bathroom, and we dumped all of our bowls of piss down the toilet. And we never pissed in bowls ever again. And that's my confession. I know it sounds crazy, but it just feels so good to get off my chest. Kiss, kiss.
That's nice.
Thank you so much.
I feel like that voicemail is why we created the show.
That's right.
Period.
Right? No, and it's so funny you picked up on something because, okay, this caller, whose name I don't know, left this voicemail two times. So the first time, and then the second time called back and said, "Hi, here." Like, I wonder if can you hear this? Let me see. They called back and said, "Oh, you can't hear that," but it said it's essentially saying, "Here, let me download it so you can hear it." They're saying, "Hi, Ross. I called and I talked too fast, so I'm going to tell the story again." And I was like, "No, I thought the first time was pretty fine, but I did listen to the second voicemail." And do you want to know why I did?
Well, why?
Because in the first one, he pronounced urinal a very specific way, right?
Urinal.
Urinal. In the second voicemail, he said urinal again. This is no, I'm not kidding you. This is
I've never heard anyone pronounce
this
that.
Is the second voicemail. Wait, you're not able to hear this. Hold on.
No,
I can do this. I think it's just stop sharing. Hold on. Listen to this. Okay, hold on. 3, 2.
Hi, Ross. I just called you a minute ago. I wanted to re-record it because I was just so nervous that I spoke so quickly.
Aww.
I'll keep this one quick as well, but not quite as quick. All right, here it goes.
Okay, so sweet, right? But then
I Ross in bowls and keep them under our bathroom sink.
I'm fast forwarding.
No idea why we did this, but I remember it like it was yesterday.
Listen.
I can hear my mom yelling down the hallway to my dad, Kent, which is his name. Kent, does it smell like a urinal in here?
Okay. So, that's the second time. So both voicemails, he says urinal. And I thought to myself, is that how you say it? And I've been saying it wrong? Or is he just only read the word? You know, there's certain words you only read it and you don't know.
Yeah.
Or
is
but his mom was saying it.
Is that how his mother said it? That's a great point, Malone.
And is it like an accent from somewhere? But he doesn't have an accent.
Urinal.
Urinal.
We're missing the facts that
urinal, Richie.
I mean, listen, the pee under the bowl is the second weirdest part about it. I think urinal is the weirdest part.
It is the weirdest part.
I love this voicemail.
Do you know what's so funny? I almost didn't bring up urinal. I was like, they're never going to even notice it, Ross. So it's not a big deal. So just let it go.
It's the best part of it.
That's so crazy.
Urinal.
I had a whole debate.
I got to go to the urinal.
Because I almost downloaded both urinals and then edited them together. Urinal.
You should for a soundbite. I actually like it. I think it's funny. I want to kind of use it.
Urinal.
I have to use the urinal.
Anyway, and the pee under the thing, that's just weird.
But I love that, he's never told anybody. Those are my favorite confessions. But I also love that, nobody ever talked. It wasn't like, oh, we're doing this to be wild or rowdy, or we're doing this to make mom smell pee. They just did it and just kept doing it. Those are my favorite family traditions.
Kids are so
weird. Kept peeing in a bowl.
I know, it's like, whose idea was it? And then who said yes? Anyway,
and what's was it fun? What was the purpose?
Why would that be fun?
It's not.
Did they each have their own bowl?
What was the
combined
purpose?
Urine? Lots of questions. I really wish that. I don't know. I wish we could have a live interview with.
Was he anonymous?
Anonymous. Yes.
I wish we should just call him Urinal. Urinal should call back
Richie
for part 2 because I want to know. That's what I said. Urinal Richie. Yeah, I did.
You said that. Oh, I fucking
Urinal
missed
Richie.
it. I'm sorry.
We should call him Urinal Richie.
Of course.
Hello.
Urinal Richie, would you come on the show next week?
Yeah, come on.
Malone, you said Urinal Richie and I missed it.
I did.
I
actually thought you heard it and you were laughing, but you were laughing about something else. I said it under my breath, and I was laughing that it came out of my mouth.
So Urinal Richie, get back to us and come on next week. We just want to hear the urinal story, and we might have some follow up questions about the pee and the bowls under the sink, but mostly it's about urinal.
I have questions.
I'm wondering, hey Sergio, do you want to bring in DZ from Zoom, who's got a confession to make? This is sort of interesting. and maybe we can help DZ out as well. Now, DZ does not want to be on camera, which I respect and I'm fine with.
Yeah, but I love a
so-
good confession.
Hello?
You're here. Hello to you, DZ.
Hi.
What's going on?
Hi. Now, I assume DZ is that a not your real name because we are staying anonymous, correct?
Yeah, I basically chose Danny Zuko because that's how I discovered how I was gay. So
Understood.
Grease is the word.
Understood. Olivia Newton-John did that to me.
she
Well,
would.
I want to thank you for calling in. We respect your privacy. Of course, here at How Dare You, our Dare Bear's safety and privacy is of utmost important to us.
Dare Bear.
So what I need you to do now is I need you to take the Dare Bear oath. That is, of course, where you put your salute up. You say, I am a Dare Bear, and I swear on, and then you fill in the blank, something that is sacred to you. I swear on blank that what I'm about to share is the truth. Are you prepared to do that?
I am.
I'm just a real Dare Bear.
Please take it away.
I'm a Dare Bear, and I swear on seltzer water that what I say is the truth.
Oh, you Dare Bear swear. Okay,
Yeah,
take the Dare Bear swear. I'm calling it that from now on. Remind me that. Dare Bear swear.
Okay.
Okay, what would you like to
Bear swear.
confess?
So basically, I've been smoking cigarettes for a really long time. And then I finally got off them for about 6 months.
Wow.
And suddenly, for the following month, I fell back into the trap. A little relapse.
Okay.
It happens. Okay.
But everybody was so proud of me and like hyping me up that I'm kind of like hiding. I'm hiding this so bad that I'm like,
Oh.
I have a robe that I throw over myself in the car when I'm smoking a cigarette so I can just rip it off and not smell like cigarettes.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to quit?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh,
How did
DZ.
you quit the first time?
I actually had COVID and I was so sick that I couldn't smoke cigarettes. So by the time COVID went away, I just kind of kept it going.
Got it.
Did that help you thinking about like, oh, I was sick and I didn't want to? Did that help you? Like
No, it was more like my throat hurt so bad that I'm just can't smoke.
Understood. Okay, so there's a few. Can I just confer with my friends really quickly? Give me 1 second, DZ.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so guys, do we want to be supportive to DZ and say it's fine, you'll get back on the horse, or do we want to do the thing where we tell him how bad cigarettes are for him, and like if you don't like how you felt with COVID, imagine how you'll feel with lung cancer. Do we do that?
No,
I think we
well,
do both.
hello.
I think both. I think a
Yeah,
little bit
I have a
both.
lot to say.
Okay, so
good.
Malone,
I have-
you
I have
start.
advice.
You lead
yeah, You
it.
start. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
let's go back in.
Yeah.
DZ,
Because on. Okay.
DZ, are you there?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mr. DZ. DZ,
Yeah.
this is Malone. Hi.
Hey, Malone.
So I'm an addict and I used to be a big time smoker and drinker. And I quit cold turkey with cigarettes. Ate a lot of green apples. Green apples tend to help with that kind of craving of a nicotine. I don't know why. For me, it helped. But as far as you quitting, picking it back up, and so now you're kind of embarrassed, correct? Like because people were like proud of you, so now you're kind of like, oh, I can't
Yeah.
let them down.
Absolutely. And at this point, I'm the only one of my friends who smoke at this. So it's not.
Okay.
I'm ashamed of it. Yeah.
DZ, you know what? Relapse is part of addiction. Cigarettes are addicting. So there should be no shame. You shouldn't feel bad about this. If your friends are going to judge you about this, I would question my friends, to be honest with you. I mean, many people don't know that relapse is a part of addiction, but it is.
Yeah.
So, it's okay. It's okay.
I don't think they'd shame me. I just feel like they'd be more disappointed.
But
And I'll let you in on a clue. I heard everything you guys were saying before. I'm sorry.
What? You what?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I specifically told you to give us a moment.
I broke my Dare Bear swear.
Yeah.
God. How
But,
dare you?
It's okay. It's okay for them to be disappointed. That's normal. But the less shame, the less they make you feel bad or you feel bad about it, then the sooner you're going to quit again. The sooner you're going to put them down again.
That's
Just
a good
accept the
point.
relapse. Do you know,
Malone, you're
accept
so
it.
right. Can I equate it to something in my life? So mine is food, right? So I many times I would sort of get a handle on things and I would lose weight, and there was a lot of praise coming my way for how good I did at losing weight. It's right. And then I would ultimately, many times, put the weight back on. And I would have so much shame. The shit I would say to myself was so mean. And the things I assumed everybody was thinking about me, right? They just were thinking about me and how I failed and how I screwed up. It turns out, I think, that nobody was thinking about
Nobody
me.
was thinking, right? That's so
Especially
funny.
anybody who mattered wasn't judging me any more than I was judging myself. So I think if you were to approach it up to the people that you love, like maybe like, you guys help me. I relapsed. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed and I want to do this. I want to quit. So help me. These people are not going to waste any time judging you. They're just going to come to your aid and they're going to help you in any way they can. That's what I think, truly.
That's a
Yeah,
beautiful piece of
that's good.
advice.
I
I
like
love
that.
that. And you guys both
That's
have
good,
that
Ross.
experience. I love that. I think DC, I feel like sometimes with smoking, I never smoked. I have a severe addiction to Coke Zero, so maybe I can relate. I also smoked in the womb. Thank you, Donawana.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think the first time smokers quit, they do it for everyone else. And then the second time they quit for themselves. And I feel like
Oh,
you're
babe, this
allowed.
is like my third time quitting. I should have said that.
Oh, so now you're quitting for me.
Yes. But I agree with what Nikki was saying.
Right. I think you find ways to quit and reasons. But the beauty is, you can do it. I want you to find
Yeah.
out what is blocking you from continuing and maybe just
Hmm.
spend some time thinking on that, not about the shame, but like spend some time. I know it's going to sound really airy fairy, but meditate. And you're going to think this is ridiculous. Meditate and think about your lungs. Meditate and think about the job that your lungs are doing for you each day and how hard it is to get your body to function well. And just spend time being grateful for the way your body is working, and maybe like a little shift will happen. That's what they do in hypnosis. That's my
Yeah.
that's my creepy weird advice.
And maybe try to understand
I'm
the
into it.
emotional. What's behind it? Why are you smoking? Do you need time out? Do you need because it does give you a little high when you smoke. You're like it
Oh yeah, it gives
relaxes
me a
you.
timeout. It gives, but it's also like this little joy. I just finished eating, cigarette time. I just,
Mhm.
I just
You
had
like
sex,
it.
cigarette
You
time.
like it.
Oh, I just got out of work, cigarette time. Like it
Hmm.
comes it's like a little reward, but too much reward doesn't mean it's good.
How old are you,
I'm
if I can ask?
30.
Oh, so you're still really young. Wait till you get up a couple years and your whole face is going to start to drop and you're going to look gray. See, I
Don't do
quit.
that.
No, but I quit because of vanity. I looked in the mirror and I'm like, I look horrible. But at least it made me quit.
Mm.
I wish you luck, DZ. We
Yes,
believe in
DC.
you, and no
Yeah.
matter what, we won't judge you. Do you want me to? Why don't I flush any guilt you may feel? Is that okay? Can I
Please
do that for
do.
you? Okay. So
Yes.
here's what I want you to do. I want you to take all that guilt. Just take all that guilt that you feel, all the shame that you feel, that you think people will think. I want you to chew it, digest it, and then shit it out.
Oh yeah.
Nasty.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, DZ.
Thank you. So, God, it's so funny you said that, Nikki, when you're like, what about your lungs and think about it. One time I went to a yoga class. Now, listen, I've always wanted to be into yoga, always, but my
Yeah.
body isn't so flexible. And I know that it becomes more flexible with time. Wellington, my husband, when I met him, was going to yoga every day. He
Yeah.
still can do
Super
crazy
flexible.
bend
Yeah.
backwards things.
Yeah.
He does all the time, right? I have gone once, and that time that I went, I was like, okay. You know, it was in a class in a room, and then they do that part I like where it's like just lay down, okay.
At
And
the
I laid
end.
down at the end, and they're like, let me
Shavasana.
walk you through a meditation thing, and I was fine. I held it through. I didn't
Yeah.
laugh. But took it very
Uh,
seriously. And then she was like, okay, here we go, blah blah blah. She says, now I want you to breathe in, and I want you to thank your what'd she say? Thank your pancreas. When's the last time you thanked your pancreas? Now, thank your gallbladder.
yeah.
Because
No.
when have you ever thanked your gallbladder before? And then I get the giggles.
Oh shit.
Of
Yeah.
course,
And you're like,
I was like, thank your taint. Okay, everything. I just started giggling. I've never thanked my taint before. Everything was funny. Everything. So when you said that, it brought me back to
and
that
you're like,
place.
I
thank you.
love that you
Yeah.
tried it one time. I can't stand yoga. I fell asleep at the end, and my friend was like, "You're snoring. So boring."
I would love to be
It's
able to
not my
listen.
thing.
My lower back, something's happening as I'm 45 that like I never had lower back issues. Now it's
Oh
like a
yeah.
sciatica. I don't know
See,
what's
here it
I thought
happening.
you,
comes. It's coming.
wait, wait, you have lower back now? I thought it was shoulder. It
Well,
moved
my
down?
shoulder's still fucked up. It's still like I
Oh
think it's
no.
frozen shoulder. No, it's been like for 4 years. I can't sleep
Bad.
on
Yeah,
this side.
that's right.
And now it's the lower back on the
Lower
same
back.
side. So I'm thinking of having that side amputated
That's
because it's
how
just
gruesome. You can get those balls, on I got them on Amazon. They have like these balls that you lay on and you roll on, and it really helps.
it does good. Good. Okay.
There's
I'm
no
gonna
interest there.
get
No
into
interest.
there's none. I'm gonna get into yoga because my gallbladder hasn't been thanked.
Properly.
Here now, Malone, do you remember last week? You have found for us our very own spiritual advisor,
Yes.
Shauna the shaman.
Mhm.
Hangs
Shauna,
out in
no, Shauna.
Shannon the shaman. Shannon the shaman hangs out in the alleyway near your house.
Shaman Shannon. Yes, she works over here and she hangs out in the alley. Yeah.
And what is she? So she works at a salon there, and then
Yeah.
what
She's
does
a
she do
hairstylist.
in the alley next to your shop or
She
your house?
hangs out in the alley and she talks to Miss Burbank, her friend that also works with her there. And then they smoke and they drink and they gossip and they laugh and they're always in the alley.
And our listeners, our viewers will remember Shaman Shannon has been on many, many times. But first time I heard her voice, I said, I'd like her to be our spiritual advisor. Did I, or did I not say that?
Yeah,
100%.
you got it right away.
So,
Then you called her your angel.
She's my angel.
She's an
I've never met
angel.
her, but I like her. So you've gone to Shannon the Shaman, again this week, and you have a clip from her.
Yes, I did. And this time I asked her a question.
Oh, great. So it's time to hear from Malone on the street. Whoop. Oh, hey. No, I don't like that one. Malone on the
So
street
Okay.
with Shaman the Shannon.
Hi, it's Malone on the street, and I'm out here with Shaman Shannon. Shaman Shannon, it is so good to see you today.
I know.
I wanted to ask, what is your spiritual advice for someone who's unhappy in their job and wants to quit but is frightened?
You need to suck it up and fucking quit, bitch.
Thank you, Shaman Shannon.
You're a superstar. Don't ever change.
Oh my God. Okay. I mean, listen, I'm telling you right now, I feel like in many ways, you remember the show Star Search?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Ed McMahon. It was like American Idol, but before American Idol, and the acts would come. I have a brain to find star quality. I do. And I'll wait for you to debate me.
Well, I'm not going to debate you.
I'm not gonna.
I mean,
you do.
Malone might.
Because
debate you.
the first
Yeah,
time
there
I
are
heard her
some
was
misses.
no.
There are some misses.
There's something of hers from the second I heard her that I said her more that one. And
What
I'm
what do you
right.
think it is? Do you think it's her voice, the sound of the kind of rough, or
No.
just
Star quality is about
yeah?
raw talent.
Mm-hmm.
Because people come on and they're too polished, you know what I mean? And it's
Yes.
like they don't have it. You don't have it. You work too hard for it. Star quality is something you have or you don't. You see people come. It's why when people in a pageant sing like "Don't cry out loud," and they've practiced it 9 million times, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, but you don't have it. If Shannon went out there and started singing "Don't Cry Out Loud," motherfucker, I'm telling you right now, she has it.
Should I ask her to sing
Will
that?
you? Please. Please.
I'm going to ask her.
We should,
Sing
we
Don't
should have a
Cry
new
Out
show
Loud.
called Shaman's Got Talent.
No.
And ask her, say, can you do this? Like, I would like to ask Shannon the Shaman, like, what talent do you have? Please do it for us, you know?
I love it.
Well,
I love her
I'll
flippant.
ask-
She's flippant too, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a
Yeah.
flippancy about her.
Star quality.
It's star quality, but I just love that it's right to the point and harsh. Like, did you see that was really fast? Her advice there, like it was
It's
just
because a star doesn't need long. A star knows their moment and they take it, they seize it.
Yeah, and she's not nervous at all. Like it's just who she is.
Confident.
Because she's
And
a star.
you look so beautiful today. I do. I know.
I
Instead
know.
of like,
I
thank
know.
you.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then
about her.
also to send you on your way feeling good, you're fabulous, don't change. Is so something the
You're
star
right.
would
You're
say.
right. That's a psychological thing. Yeah, you're right. She sent me on my way with a
I'm
compliment.
fabulous. I'm fabulous. I'm going to give you what you want. And by the way, you're fabulous. And I'll
I love
see
that
you
you're a
next
little
time.
drunk in that. You're
I know.
fabulous.
I know exactly what I'm doing, and you'll find out. And by the way, I think you're great. That is Shannon.
Yeah.
Shaman.
Oh my gosh. Well, I want if you have questions for Shaman Shannon, send them, DM them to me or email us.
Oh, good
And
idea.
if you both have questions, I will ask her to sing. What is it? Don't Cry Out Loud.
Don't cry out loud. She won't know that song because she's not born in 1970.
Yeah, she'll be like, fuck. She'll like, fucking, what's this?
Like,
Yeah, well, ask her if she knows it and see if she can sing it. You sing it to her and then see if she can sing it back, okay? Oh my God. Oh my God. Guess what? We have another voicemail.
love it.
Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, everybody. Ross, Nikki, Malone. I love you guys so much.
Thank you.
Kish, kish for a throwback.
Mm-hmm.
I got some juicy stuff for you. So, I'm 37. Let's just say my name is Sally.
Hi, Sally.
And I found out a few weeks ago that my husband is hooking up with men on the low.
Hmm.
And it's not a Brokeback Mountain shit situation. He is like full on just hooking up with randoms. And something in me, I think, must have just snapped a little because I'm in the best shape of my life. I look better than I ever have. I'm feeling more confident than I ever have. So I downloaded Tinder and had sex with 3 different strangers in 1 week. It was the best week of my life. I got it out of my system. I had great sex. I feel really confident, really good about myself, and also really ready to ask for a divorce. But this sounds really traumatic, but I think it's for the best, I promise. But that is my confession. Okay, I love you guys so much. Thanks so much, guys.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow.
These are good.
These are good.
We have upped the ante,
Yeah.
my friends.
So interesting. Her husband's having sex with other men, and now she's having affairs with other. So a lot of men in that town are getting off. I'll say that. But here's the deal. I understand wanting to get back at somebody, okay? But it's almost like, what do you think about that? I'm not judging. I'm just saying going forward. Maybe it's like, let's separate and then go do your thing. Or do you think she should just like potato? Like he's screwing people, she should go screw people, and they'll deal with the divorce and the breakup later.
They're done with each other.
They're done.
But they haven't had that conversation yet. She hasn't said to
They
him,
don't need
I know.
They don't need it.
Well,
they
you
just need to
kinda
be
do.
like, we're done.
You
Listen,
kind of
how-
need to say,
how-
I
I
wonder
know
how she
you're
found out.
right.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, listen, listen. We all get to our quote unquote rock bottom the way that we need to, and sometimes it's not rock bottom. Sometimes it's just the answer and the
I
truth.
think her husband got to rock bottom on Grindr.
But the fact that she went out and like had sex 3 times, that tells me that she like kind of doesn't care too. Like she's kind of there, like whatever.
Well, or she's so hurt that she can't verbalize it,
Maybe.
process it, so she just wants to hurt him back, you know? And I think
Yeah.
like, okay, but now that you've done that, maybe the time is to sort of say, yoo-hoo, I know what's going on. I want you to know I have things going on, so why don't we just end it
Yeah.
here?
Exactly.
I don't think she could have gotten. I'm just sticking up for her a little bit. I don't think she
Oh,
could
yeah.
have.
And I'm
gotten
not
to-
judging.
And I know
Please,
you're
I'm
not
not
judging.
judging. Okay,
no,
good,
no,
good,
no.
good.
I know you're not. But I mean, I know I don't ever condone cheating. Like it's just not cool. But I don't think she would have known how she felt really deeply in her body until she kind of went and did that. Maybe she could have told him and said, "Hey, I'm actually gonna go do some fun stuff and explore." And I have a feeling they're not that kind of couple in the first place. So I think now, like she got what she needed, he got what he needed, and they can just like separate and be done.
And the good news is that she felt great after going and getting what she needed.
Yeah,
She
she
felt the
did.
best
She
in
was
her
almost
life.
giddy.
Yeah.
So once you do the work of like tying the strings up and ending this relationship, you have a lot of fun ahead of you. Okay, and it sounds like he does too. Interesting. Why don't we bring
Yeah, it's
in
good.
I don't know how to say it, Quatley from Los Angeles has a sort of related question about
Jody
blurring the lines, relationships that are hard to do. Quatley,
Quatley is here. Hi,
What?
everyone.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
I'm so
Quatley.
excited. I feel like you guys are my best friends, and I've missed you guys so much.
Aw.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
nice.
Sweet.
so you're
We
in
love
Los
you.
Angeles, Quatley.
Yes, and it's funny because I actually bought a home in Palm Desert, thinking maybe I'd run into you guys
Oh,
and join your
wow.
little
How
crowd.
successful.
Oh my gosh. So are you in Palm Desert right this very moment?
Right this second, I'm in LA. I
Okay,
work
got you.
remotely mostly, so I could, I have flexibility to go back and forth.
Got you. And if people
Nice.
don't know, Palm
Nice.
Desert is one of the towns in Palm Springs.
Yes.
Essentially Palm Springs is one town, but
Mhm.
they're all sort of around that. Nikki is
I
not
was
far
just
from
I
there.
was just there for dinner last night. I wish I would have run into you. It was 50% off wine at the Backstreet Cafe,
Oh,
which I call
awesome.
the Backstreet Boys Cafe. We should go.
Cute.
I know the
Awesome.
Backstreet Cafe, and I love that discount. I know that well. Hey, Quatley, how can we help you today? Do you have a confession or you need advice?
I kind of need some advice.
Okay.
Understood.
Um,
Well, Dare Bears are here, and no matter what the issue is.
Dare Bear.
So salute us and then ask your question.
Salute, Dare Bear. I forgot what I'm supposed to say. Swear on love.
Oh yeah.
I get
On
it.
love.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot. I
So,
like swear on love.
yes. Okay, quick backstory because I'm going to make it quick. I'm 26 years old. I've been divorced for about 3 years now. I was married for 16 years. No, it was just we fell out of love. We were young. I left because I wanted to find love. I wanted to fill that thing that was missing in my marriage. Um, so I started dating probably pretty quickly after. Um, and found this person, and he is the person that the person that you write a list and they have this is just,
Mm.
in an ideal world they would have this and like 10 million things,
Mhm.
and I found him in real life, which I thought was an impossibility.
That's
Wonderful.
amazing.
She
Congratulations.
I love
Thanks.
manifested
that.
him.
I know how
he,
special that is when you find that person that checks all your boxes, you know? That's
yes,
amazing.
he's compassionate, he's all the things. He has a great job. His social justice is his vibe. Like he's very a musician, everything. Anyways, so okay, so we start dating, um, and he was also divorced, but he did like 2 years of therapy before he even started dating. Um,
Great.
and the problem is that he is putting himself first for the first time in his life. He had stopped playing music because when he was married, so he started to play music again. He's putting his career first. He's got a really good position for a city council person, a high up position. And
Okay.
so, like, he's putting himself first. And for the first time in his life, part of his healing, which I understand, I'm supportive. The problem is, with him doing that, he's compartmentalized his life so much that I'm in a little box,
Mm.
and we've been in a situationship. I guess that's what you call it, for two
Oh,
years.
How
It's not
long?
even. It's not a relationship. It's a situationship.
For how
We're,
long?
for 2 years now.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
If you went to an event with him, a party or something, and he introduced you to people, would he say, "This is my friend Quatley," or "This is my girlfriend Quatley"?
He would probably just say this is Quatley.
How does that make you feel?
mm.
Good
Um,
question.
the type of person he is, like, he doesn't put great importance on titles and that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised.
What kind of
Um,
person are you?
that those things are not super important to me, to be honest. And even like
Okay.
the whole idea of like love and having that marriage, like I've been there, done that. I mean, in terms of having a traditional
So
marriage
what's
type
he not
deal.
giving you that you need? Because it sounds
Great
like
question.
he's got his things together. He's on a mission. He has got things he wants to accomplish in life. But
I guess I
you're
want to feel more like I have a title and a title in his life, which the title's not as important, but he has yet met my family. I haven't met his family, and I don't know. And I've brought it up only on a few occasions because he's told me, like, I can't give you what you deserve and what you want, because he's put himself first, which sounds selfish to most people I talk to, but I'm also understanding of it. Um, I just want a little bit more inclusion in his life
Do you feel
and
like
feeling like,
second fiddle? Like you're this? You
oh,
want?
I feel like I'm third, fourth fiddle.
So
Oh,
here's what you can do. You can ask him for what you need. I think
yeah,
ask him for what you need, give him the chance to give it to you. And if he can't give it to you, then you need to decide if you can adjust what you need or not.
Yeah, and then and then I brought it up after the first year, and he told me like he goes, I don't see how a traditional type of relationship will work. And he goes, I don't have the time, and he goes, it's not you, it's me and me putting myself first, and so like I chose for the next year to take that off the table and to just
That's
enjoy what
fair.
we had.
But now the year's
Um,
up.
Now the year is up, and I recently we got in kind of in a fight like for my birthday in December, and I thought it was kind of going to be over. And so I just told him, I go, I just need you to know that I love you. And it was the first time me expressing those feelings of love, and it calmed him down. It made him think.
mm,
He became gentler instead of, I thought he was going to kind of be like, well, I don't know what I thought, but it softened him up, but at the same time, we haven't had a really big discussion. And him starting this new job within the last month, I just think timing is everything, and it might not be the right time. But at the same time, like I feel love, and I don't feel it's unrequited love for sure.
Well,
yeah,
and it's all on his timetable, which is
that's
fine.
right.
I'm not blaming him because it sounds to me, honestly, like he's being very upfront with you about what he's
Yeah,
capable of and what he's looking
definitely.
for, right? So it really is, and you guys disagree with me, of course, if you think I'm wrong, but it sounds like it's kind of all on you, Quatley. It sounds like it's your decision if like this is the kind of person that you can
Yeah,
be with. This is the kind of situationship that you can have. And situationships are great. But you don't say I love you in situationships. And
Yeah.
but yet here you are.
I know, and I
And
do love him. And throughout the years, since we don't have a commitment, I have tried to date other people. I've gone on the
oh,
apps to just date, not have sex, but date and see what's out there. And no one comes even remotely close to what he is like. And it's not because he has my heart. It's just objectively, in those moments, I want to find someone to replace him that's gonna give me what I want. But they give me 10% of the 100 that he has, you know?
so here's what I
And
want you to do. Here's what I
Mhm.
want you to do, okay? You remember that list that you wrote down about all the qualities that you want a partner to have?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to make a new list.
Okay.
All the things you need from a partner. Those are different lists.
Yeah.
Great
hmm,
point.
Got it? Those are very different lists.
Yeah.
And I want you to see how those two lists match up and
Mm.
where he fits on those two lists. And my guess is you're going to realize that what you need from a partner is maybe be a few things he's not giving you. And so then you can go to him and
Absolutely.
ask him
And
for those
ask him
things
specific things, right,
and tell
Ross?
him specific things that you need from a partner. So do you understand the difference between the list you made about the perfect man you want versus the list of what you need as a human?
Yeah.
Okay. And if there's things on the list that he's not giving you, you then go to him and say the really important ones, not everything, because we don't get everything we want, but the
Yeah.
Exactly.
really important stuff.
yeah,
And you say to him, look, 2+ years, I get it. I know what you want. I'm just letting you know. I know that I need this. I would love if you could give me this. I'm not asking for a ring on my finger. I'm not asking, unless that's what you want, right?
No,
I'm
I
not
don't.
asking for this. Can you give me some of this? And if so, I can stick around with you because this is so much fun. But if you can't, I just got to let you know I'm going to have to start distancing myself.
Yeah, that's going to be hard.
yeah. Well, you can still love him. I mean, you're going to always love him,
Sure.
Yeah.
but you're not getting what you want. You didn't want third, fourth fiddle. You don't want that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just
You don't want
assumed
that.
like, you're on a dating app and you're gonna find love. Like, and I was in a marriage and for 16 years, so I just thought, oh, it's gonna be like when you're in
Oh,
your 20s, you know? You
Yeah.
find love, they find you, you love each other, and you just move on. And I think he has love for me. Like I think he really
Sure.
cares for me.
Absolutely. But I think that's a good question to ask. And I think this is a
Yeah.
good way to wrap this up is he has love for you, no doubt.
hmm,
Is
Sure.
he in love with you? I think that's a really important question to ask 2 years in. And are you okay with being with someone who may or may not be in love with you. And
Yeah.
I mean, answer maybe
She's
yes,
not
and if
though.
it's,
I don't think she is.
I don't think she is either. But you can decide once you have all the facts. So I think you just need to lay cards on the table, and tell them what you're capable of, what you need.
Yeah.
Okay, my love. I
I
think
think that's great.
I
and
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
What a sweet person you
Watley,
are
we
too.
love you. Listen, I
Awesome.
love you.
Yes.
Love
I love
you.
We
I
love
love
you,
you
and
guys.
we want to get. We will be in a situationship with you forever.
So
Deal, deal.
Darebow salute. Darebow, put your salute up, Quatleen.
Got it up.
We love
Got
you.
it up.
We love you. Love
Dare
you.
Bear.
Thank you so much.
Wow, she's in quite the pickle.
I love pickles, though. Well, it is kind of fun. It's fun until you're done with that pickle world. You know what I mean?
Yep,
Like the
I know.
whole will they, won't they is sort of fun for a little bit,
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's so much more fun to just relish real love. Oh my God, that was a big dill kind of pun. Sweet. Okay, here's the deal. I love you all. I want to, Nikki, did you have a personal news things you want to share? Something
Oh
you want to share?
no. I had confessions and things, but what I love is getting to interact with people live on the show. So
Me too.
we
Me
had
too.
such juicy good ones. So I guess my shout out is, if this is an example, like I hope this show can be an example that you can call, you can be anonymous, you can give as little or as much detail as you want, but we love hearing your confessions,
Yeah.
and we love giving
right.
advice. So
And next week, Nikki, I really want to empty your big mailbag, okay? So, because I realized I didn't get to your emails today. I just was like this, that,
Big
this, and I
meaty-
didn't get to your big sack of, right?
I was way more excited about the pee in the bucket under those things.
Okay,
So
good.
You're,
Well, if you want to add to Nikki's mail sack, you can
Urinal.
email urinal. You can email the how dare you show at gmail.com. That goes straight to Nikki. She has access to that. And she's going to get the cream of the crop and read them on the show. If you want to call our voicemail line, you know how to do that. It could not be simpler. And I'm going to keep talking as I find the number. It is 360-399-6289. That's 360-399-6289. Call any time of the week, any day or night. Leave us a voicemail. It might just play it on the show.
And
if you want to follow, yeah.
Quickly, if you want spiritual advice from Shaman Shannon, DM me.
Oh yeah,
Please.
yeah.
And if you want some genuine spiritual advice, you can go to maloneintuitive.com. Malone
That's right. We'll
is
tie in there.
intuitive. See how that segue? That was a professional
good
broadcaster.
segue.
Malone is a great intuitive. People swear by. I've had readings with Malone. You are so good at what you do. You can do it remotely as well. So you can book it, do it on Zoom. Go to maloneintuitive.com. Also,
Maloon.
it's
I like Maloon.
Malone Intuitive. Also, it's Mr. Malone is his Instagram. Nikki is Nikki Boyer, NIKKIBOYER. Dying for Sex is, of course, the podcast of the year.
Oh, exciting
Award winner podcast you should listen to before Dying for Sex. The limited series debuts April 4th on FX and Hulu, starring Michelle Williams and Jenny Slate as Nikki Boyer, executive produced by Nikki Boyer. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of my two friends. I love you both.
I love you.
Love you, Ross.
Can you keep us updated on the drilling that's going on in your home?
Oh,
Yes.
actually, I have a crew there right now. Do you want to go live to the crew there? They're reporting from my home. Can you tell me, crew, are you there? What's happening right now?
It sounds like a dental office.
Understood. Keep it coming. Tell a friend. This week, will you all do me a favor and tell a friend about our little show? Everybody listening, watching. We are live Mondays, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 Eastern, right here at thehowdareyoushow.com. And before we leave, I want to just bring in our producers, J. Rod, Josh Rodriguez, and Sergio. Hi, so you can see their faces. Hi,
cute.
guys. Oh my
Terrible.
God, so cute. And real quick, can you tell the people how they can follow you if they want? Well, for starters, thank you for doing this with us.
So
Thank you.
much.
Thank you for having us.
How can people hang out with you, follow you, send you notes, crush on you, and all that stuff? How do they do it?
Sergio, you go first.
I'm at Showtime Chamaco, and I'll insert a beautiful image here.
Okay, good. Showtime
On
Chamaco.
all the social medias.
And J Rod?
I am everywhere at Josh_Rodriguez_.
Fabulous. Give them love. Why don't we do a family Dare Bear?
Yeah.
Salute up as we say goodbye, and we'll see you next week.
I'm just a Will Dare Bear.
Dare Bear. Yep. Okay. Bye-bye.